Hi, this is Carol Wisely coming to you from Norfolk, Virginia. This is the first broadcast of Radio Free Decipher in the new year, 1999, and the last but one of the millennium. We're going to be trying to repeat these broadcasts week by week through the year. We may miss the occasional one. Today we're going to be focusing on Star Trek, but I do have some Star Wars news later in the broadcast, so those of you who are Wars players, don't stop the download now, but just carry on listening. It's a big Star Trek fortnight coming up starting next week, and so I managed to persuade Bill Martinson, lead designer for Star Trek and team leader of product development, to come and talk to us about what's happening with Star Trek, and I'm going to try and get some inside information from him. I know all of you are surprised that here in marketing we don't know everything that's going on in this building, but PD keeps their secrets very, very close to their chests. So Bill, let's talk first about the Dominion. We're only 10 days away, I think from the release. Right. Yeah. Tell me what you're thinking about that.
Oh, I'm so excited I can hardly stand it, and I know a lot of people in the building are too. I heard a rumor that there were a few packs floating around here, so that's sort of got everybody buzzing.
What, you mean like the one in front of you on the desk?
Well, yeah, I did notice that. I'm really excited about the Dominion set. It has come together so well, and it's doing everything we want it to do in terms of gameplay, and I know people are very excited about playing the new affiliation, and I wish the release date was tomorrow because I'd really like to see these packs get out there.
Well, let's have a look at the pack we have. I managed to sneak some from Ross Campbell's desk yesterday. Ross literally flying back in from the warehouse, from the factory earlier this week where these packs are being wrapped as we speak. I managed to sneak one display which has actually virtually emptied now. I don't know why, but my office has been very popular for 24 hours. I heard
there was this black market of trading cups of coffee for Dominion booster packs.
Yeah,
what's that about?
Yeah, that was yesterday. I jokingly said, bring me a cup of coffee, Marcus, and you can have a pack. Later in the day, I had a whole stream of people lining coffees up on my desk. That's how I get my coffees around here.
Hey, I'll give you Juan Valdez if you give me the rest of the display.
Well, let's look at this one pack that we have in front of us, because it really is. I'm a bit of a Star Wars player, but I love collecting the Star Trek cards, and I think this pack looks gorgeous. Let's have a look at it. Where is it?
I don't know. Do you have it?
Well, I have an empty booster pack here, so I'm like, no, the elves have been and stolen the cards. Here you go, Bill. Okay. Rattle that near the microphone.
Yes, indeed, it is a genuine Dominion booster pack.
It's not really just a pack of candy. Okay, well, first of all, describe the pack, because I don't know if anybody's seen these yet.
Yeah, I don't think we've previewed this or anything. The color of this is gorgeous. It's got this swirly, purpley, pinky kind of nebula background on the front, and shows some prominent Dominion characters on the front of the package, and it's just gorgeous. Some of these things are just going to jump right off the shelves into my pocket as quickly as possible.
Yeah, it's got these three characters as well on the front. Who are they?
We've got a Jem'Hadar, the founder leader, and the Vorta Wayun on the front of this pack. Just the three of them kind of looking menacing.
Who's that rhino guy in the middle?
That's Arak'Taral. He's one of the Jem'Hadar. They're basically the enforcer, bodyguard, butt kickers of the Dominion, and he's one of the more prominent ones. Cool.
Now, are you going to open that pack?
I think we should.
I think we should too.
Okay. Rip into it.
No, you go on. You do the honors.
Right.
I opened some yesterday.
Okay. I love this sound. It's my favorite sound in the world. Yeah, I'm watching you be able to pull it off here.
Oh, this is a good quality pack.
All right. Let's see what we've got here. Let's go straight to the rare.
Where's the rare?
It's usually the fourth one from the back.
Uh-huh.
The three commons are at the back. Here's the rare. Oh, cool. It's Borath. This is a great Vorta.
Can I see the picture?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Looks good, guys.
I'm hogging the card. This guy's really unique amongst the Vorta. Generally, they're VIPs, and they have diplomacy. things like that. This one's real interesting. He's got medical and science and exobiology, and he has cybernetics, which is quite a rare skill in the game and intensely rare amongst the Dominion affiliation. I think he's the only cybernetics character. So this is kind of a neat one to open. In fact, as I flip through this pack, this is great, because this would be a wonderful Dominion affiliation pack to get. Somebody's going to think that we stacked this, because there's... Let's go through the card titles. There's Espionage Dominion on Romulan, Friendly Fire, which some people have theorized might be an Empok-Nor dilemma, and it is. Jem'Hadar Disruptor, Karetalak, who's a universal Jem'Hadar character. Sorry, I'm hoarding the pictures again.
That's okay. They can't see him either.
Jem'Hadar Sacrifice is an interrupt, which will help you in a couple of ways. It'll help you not run out of white, and it'll help you protect your founders. Borath, who we talked about. The Universal Founder, the Fair Play Event. Oh, and a mission, Intelligence Operation, which is actually at the Founders' Homeworld. Some people were wondering if there was going to be the Founders' Homeworld in this set. Somebody on the bulletin board or the discussion list said that you couldn't really tell from the card titles, but here it is. So actually, this is a great pack to open for this interview, because there's a lot of really cool Dominion stuff here. Can I keep these?
Yeah. Guess what, Bill? You can.
Thank you. Just to bring you some coffee.
Just because of who you are. Okay, well, Dominion's obviously very, very, very close to release now. It's being finished as we speak, and will be on the streets on January the 20th. Mm-hmm. So you guys, what are you doing now?
We're now working on the much-awaited battle set, which is sort of the sequel to the Dominion, as everybody knows. We've been really working a lot on the new battle mechanic. I'm really excited about that, and we've got a lot of great cards to go in there. I think we've got like 200 or 250 cards, that we've been working on for this set that we're going to have to trim down to the 130.
Wow, that's a big trim down.
Yeah, I mean, we always have some overage, but this time we've got a lot of overage, because we've got a lot of things that a lot of us have been wanting to do for a long time that we're finally going to get to put into the set, because we've finally got room to put them in.
Do we have a name for this set yet? We keep calling it the long-awaited battle expansion, or the sequel to the Dominion.
Right.
I'd really like to have a title to hang this stuff on.
Well, we do have a working title. We're calling it A Call to Arms, which is the title of an episode from Deep Space Nine that was one of the big Dominion War episodes. And we really like the feel of that for this set. We think it fits really well.
Yeah, I like that. A Call to Arms.
A Call to Arms.
Great. So is that going to be it?
Well, I don't think we've settled on it for sure, and I don't think we have Paramount approval on that title yet, but I'm assuming that's what it's going to be.
Great. Well, I like it. That's what it's going to be on the web from now on.
Okay.
A Call
yeah,
to
I
Arms.
like it too.
We just christened it. Great. Well, let's move. We're going to move on to Star Wars, but I just want to come back to the Dominion again, because I promised everybody that I'd try and winkle out of you one of the 4 whiteboarded preview cards that are in this set. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows there's 4. Everybody knows one of them's 7 of 9.
Right.
People have been wildly guessing what the other 3 are, and we've seen some very good guesses.
Yeah.
So I think this close to the release, we could tell them one more. So go on, Bill, spill the beans.
Okay. Well, I guess the best one to spill next is probably Captain Kirk.
Wow.
Some people have surmised from the rule sheet, because of that original series icon that's mentioned under special staffing icons, that there would be one of the Trials and Tribulations characters, and there he is, and it's Captain Kirk.
Oh, my hero.
Yeah.
As somebody who absolutely was in love with Captain Kirk when I used to watch the original series, not when it originally came out, but certainly in the 70s when it was on British TV, I can't wait. Is it one of them when he looks young and handsome, or is it when he got a little older?
He always looks young and handsome, but yes, it's the one you want. It's a great image. It's amazingly enough, the episode Trials and Tribulations, in which we see these characters, gives us just a tiny fraction of screen time for each of the original series characters. I mean, some of them are just there literally for moments, and Kirk is not in it a lot, but we got a really good shot that I think is just quintessential Kirk. I don't know if you want me to describe the image or not.
Well, no, let's
okay.
save that.
Okay,
let's
we'll save
that
for the preview. But yeah, it's a great image, and it's a great card. I think it really captures the flavor of Kirk. And anytime we were ever working on that card or had it up on the screen, anybody who walked by just stopped. Just whatever they were doing, life just stopped, and everybody stared at the Kirk card. So it created a lot of excitement while we were working on it.
Are you going to spoil the card for us?
I could give a few hints.
Just a hint.
He's a little bit different from other personnel in that it's not just a long list of good skills in a skill box as most other main characters would have. He's got a couple of regular skills, but then he's got a lot of special skills that are really Kirk-like. For example, he downloads Captain's Log, which seemed really appropriate to us. He has an interesting tie-in with female characters, as you might suspect, Kirk being the ultimate womanizer. And he also has an interesting skill that hints at his ability to set Starfleet regulations aside when necessary.
Oh, well, that's exciting. Well, we don't have long to go. There are 4 whiteboarded preview cards in that set, and now you know 2 of them. Well, before we finish today's broadcast, let's just talk a bit about Star Wars. There is a lot going on in Star Wars. As I said earlier, we will soon be able to announce some of our plans for Episode 1. We're only 5 months away from that movie now, so we're all excited. But we've got a ton of stuff for our classic Star Wars customizable card game. People have been theorizing on the board that it's coming to an end, and that's just not true. We have years of development still to do for that game. We will still be developing it along with all our other products. And I know there's some very exciting things going to happen. We've not announced this year's plan for Star Wars Classic yet, but we will be doing so. Special Edition is out there. It's shaking up the playing field. I'm seeing and hearing a lot of good stuff. And my guys who are out on the road, Kyle Hoyer, our new rogue leader, is doing a major tour in January. He'll be down in Texas. He's going down to Florida. He's going up the East Coast. And he's going to be visiting as many playing groups as he can to get a really good feel of how Special Edition has impacted the play. I also hear that people are playing with the mains from Enhanced Premiere an awful lot and having a lot of fun with them. But all that's way behind you guys now in product development. That's history. So what are you working on now?
Well, we're working on Endor right now, which, as most people know, is our main expansion set for right now. And the development is kind of wrapping up on that in terms of what we're doing in-house. It's really getting to a finished point.
So what can you tell me about it?
Well, I can't really spoil too much yet, but most people can pretty much guess that there's going to be Endor locations and Ewoks and Lambda shuttles and those kinds of things.
And it's this 180 card set, I think?
Yes, that's right.
We think that's I don't know if that's final yet, but I guess it's pretty final. What's the nature of the set? I mean, does it build on what was in Special Edition, or?
Actually, it's looking like this set is going to be relatively standalone.
And what does that mean?
Well, what we mean by that is that you won't really need any cards from any other sets to play, that Endor will be an entry point, so it'll be a great place for new players to start if they want to. It'll be a great place to play little scenario decks or play kind of a sealed deck environment or any of those kinds of things where you want to just focus on one set. It has really good cohesiveness and it'll play by itself if you want it to, but of course everything will totally integrate with the rest of the system and all the other cards and all those combinational possibilities will be there.
Great. Well, I'm one of the people who likes Ewoks, as I've told everybody, so I'm really looking forward to Endor. We're just about running out of time now, so what else is happening on? I know that there's more going on for Star Wars Classic than that, so I'm really working here to get some secrets out of you, Bill. Can you tell me anything else?
Well, if I say too much, I'll probably get myself in some hot water with Jerry.
Where is Jerry?
Well, as most people know, the Wars guys have kind of been sort of locked away in seclusion for a while. I think some people thought maybe they were dead or had been sold to the gypsies or something. But they have been working on a variety of things, and of course they're working on some of our Episode 1 concepts that we're developing. But one thing that probably people don't know is that they also have been working on some Shadows of the Empire cards.
Whoa! We told people, let me think, 3 weeks ago on Radio Free Decipher, we answered a question from a listener about Shadows of the Empire, and we said, nope, they're not working on anything, as far as we know, so shows you what we know.
Well, they haven't really told everybody, and I think they were so eager to start on some of those cards that I didn't even know about that for a little while. So it's been kind of a closely guarded secret.
Well, hopefully within the next few weeks we can announce. I know it's not going to be a full expansion or an expansion, but obviously some Shadows of the Empire cards are going to appear somewhere. That's exciting.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well, Bill, I think that's enough. I've really worked to get some stuff out of you today, and I hope you don't feel that you've let too many cats out of the bag.
Well, as long as I get to go home with this booster pack of Dominion, it'll all be worth it.
Thanks for talking with us.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
And thank you to the listeners. We're going to be doing this again next week, and hopefully at some future broadcast I'm going to really get to some of the questions you've sent me in. A lot of the questions were very, very specific development issues or rules questions. What I'm hoping is to get Kathy McCracken either in the studio or on the telephone to answer some of those questions that I'm not qualified to. So don't forget to send your emails to radiofree@decipher.com, and I'll put together a list of questions for her for an upcoming broadcast. Enjoy. Talk to you soon. This is Carol Wisely signing off.